Many of the landscaping business owners I work with have been running their businesses for years. Some of them have been in business for a decade or more. They have crews, they have equipment, they have clients, and in many cases, they've built something genuinely impressive from the ground up. But when I sit down with them and we start looking at their finances, I almost always find the same thing. Every major purchase in that business, the truck, the equipment, the supplies, the fuel, has been tied to their personal name, their personal credit card, their personal guarantee, their personal social security number. And most of them had no idea that there was another way. Here's what I want you to understand before we get into anything else today. Your business can have its own financial identity. It can have its own credit score, its own borrowing power, completely separate from your personal credit. And when you build it correctly, which is exactly what I'm going to show you today, your business can access up to and above $100,000 in credit that doesn't depend on your personal name, your personal assets, or your personal credit score. That's what we're talking about today. The complete 3-tier business credit system specifically for landscaping business owners. Let's get into it. Before we talk about the system, let me make sure we're on the same page about what business credit is and how it works. Business credit is a financial profile that belongs to your business, not to you personally. Just like you have a personal credit score that ranges from 300 to 850, your business has its own credit score. But business credit scores work differently. First of all, they range from 0 to 100. And the most important score you need to know is called the PAYDEX score. That is Dun & Bradstreet's primary business credit score. A PAYDEX of 80 means you pay your obligations on time. A PAYDEX of 100 means you pay early. Your goal throughout this entire process is to get to 80 and stay there. Your business credit profile is tracked by 3 main bureaus: Dun & Bradstreet, which is the most widely used, Experian Business, and Equifax Business. Each one scores your business independently based on your payment history with vendors and creditors. Now, your goal is to have accounts called trade lines to report your payment activity to all 3 of these bureaus simultaneously. Now, here's the part that most people don't know. Business credit and personal credit are completely separate. A strong business credit profile can even exist if your personal credit needs work, and vice versa. They don't talk to each other unless you personally guarantee a business account, which is exactly what we're trying to help you to stop doing. Let me make this real for you. As a landscaping business owner, your 3 biggest variable costs are materials, fuel, and equipment. So things like mulch, sod, pavers, irrigation parts, materials, fuel for your trucks, your trailers, your equipment, fuel, and mowers, aerators, stump grinders, skid steers, equipment. Right now, if you're like a lot of landscaping business owners, you pay for all of those things out of pocket on a personal card or on a personal line of credit. Every time you do that, you're using your personal financial capacity to fund your business operation. What strong business credit does is flip that equation. It means you can purchase materials on net 30 terms. Buy now, get paid for the job, then pay the vendor. It means you have a fleet fuel card in your business name with a $10,000 limit that your drivers use without it affecting your personal credit at all. It means that you can rent equipment for a large commercial job without signing a personal guarantee. That's the practical reality of what we want to build. So now let me show you the system. Business credit is not built all at once. It's built in 3 sequential tiers. Each tier builds on the one before it. You can't skip a tier. Attempting to do that results in denials that are going to slow your progress and clutter your profile. The order matters, so follow it. So first, let's talk about tier 1. Tier 1 accounts are called net 30 vendor accounts. Now, these are vendors, typically like office supply companies, industrial suppliers, marketing services, and business tools that will extend credit to your business based primarily on your EIN, your business bank account, and basic business verification. Most of them don't require a personal guarantee either. So they simply need your business to exist as a legal entity with a basic financial identity. Here's how it works. You open an account with a tier 1 vendor. You make a purchase, you pay the invoice within 30 days, ideally though 5 to 10 days early, because early payment is how you earn the highest PAYDEX score. The vendor reports your payment to one or more of the 3 credit bureaus. That report becomes a trade line on your business credit profile. Now, Now, one trade line, it doesn't build a strong credit profile, but 5 trade lines, 10 trade lines reporting consistently across all 3 bureaus over 60 to 90 days, that builds a business credit profile that lenders and vendors can evaluate and act on. So for landscaping businesses, some of the most practical tier 1 accounts include vendors like Granger for tools and safety equipment, or Uline for packaging and janitorial supplies. Think of vendors like Branded Apparel Club for crew uniforms and branded gear. You're purchasing things that you need anyway. So the difference is going to be that now every purchase is building your business credit profile at the same time. Your tier 1 goal is 5 to 10 accounts reporting consistently with a PAYDEX score of 80 or higher. And when you hit that milestone, that's when you're ready for tier 2. So tier 2 is where things get significantly more practical for a landscaping business. These are store credit accounts and fleet cards at companies you're probably already doing business with, or at least you should be. We're talking about Home Depot commercial and Lowe's business credit for your materials, AutoZone commercial and advanced auto parts for your fleet maintenance, Wex fleet cards, Valero fleet cards, and Exxon Mobil fleet cards for your fuel, and vendors like Sunbelt Rentals and United Rentals for equipment rentals on larger commercial jobs. The credit limits on tier 2 accounts are significantly higher than tier 1. So you're looking at typically $1,000 to $20,000 to $5,000 per account, depending on the vendor and your business profile. And the most valuable ones, like Home Depot commercial and Lowe's business credit, they report all 3 major credit bureaus simultaneously. So think about what that means practically. Every tank of fuel your crew puts in a company truck builds your business credit profile. Every load of mulch you charge to your Home Depot commercial account builds your business credit profile. And every equipment rental for a large installation job builds your business credit profile. Your day-to-day operations become your credit building activity. Now, to qualify for tier 2 accounts, you generally need a PAYDEX score of 75 to 80 or higher, and 5 to 8 tier 1 trade lines that are already reporting to the credit bureaus. That's why tier 1 comes first. Let's move on to tier 3. Now, tier 3, that's the goal. This is where your business gains access to unsecured business credit cards and revolving lines of credits. Those have higher limits, better terms, and in many cases, absolutely no personal guarantee is required. So we're talking about corporate cards like Brex and Ramp that approve based on your business revenue and banking activity, not your personal credit. Fleet cards like A to B that give you per driver spending controls and report to all 3 major bureaus with absolutely no personal guarantee. And revolving lines of credit with up to $250,000 for established businesses with strong revenue and credit history. This is also where the major bank cards come in. Chase Inc., Capital One Spark, American Express, Blue Business Plus. These cards report to all 3 business credit bureaus, and they offer higher credit limits for businesses with strong profiles. Personal guarantees are typically required for bank cards, but by the time you reach tier 3, your business profile is strong enough that the risk is minimal and the access is substantial. Now, to qualify for tier 3, you generally need a PAYDEX score definitely of 80 or higher and at least 6 trade lines reporting. And then you will also need 12 or more months of business credit history. Some no personal guarantee tier 3 options also look at your business bank account balance and your monthly revenue. When tier 3 is fully established with multiple accounts reporting across all 3 bureaus, a landscaping business with consistent revenue can realistically access $50,000 to $100,000 or more in combined business credit without a single personal guarantee on the accounts that matter the most. Let me put this all together so you know exactly what you're working with. Let's look at the plan for the next 90 days. So days 1 through 30, you're going to build your foundation. Make sure your legal entity is registered in your state, your EIN is active, your business bank account is open, your DUNS number is applied for, and your business information is consistent across every platform. Those are the non-negotiables. I have a video going over how you can structure your business so that you are ready for business credit. The link to that video is in the description below. So let's talk about days 31 through 60. That's when you're going to launch your tier 1 accounts. Apply for 3 to 5 triple bureau reporters first. You're going to make your first purchases, you're going to pay early, and then you're going to monitor your Dun & Bradstreet's profile to confirm reporting has started. And then on days 61 through 90, complete your tier 1 profile and begin tier 2. Get 8 to 10 tier 1 credit trade lines reporting, confirm your PAYDEX is at or above 80, then begin your tier 2 applications. Home Depot commercial, Lowe's, AutoZone, and 1 fleet fuel card. Now, looking ahead to months 4 through 6, you're going to continue building Tier 2 and begin Tier 3 applications. Start with the no personal guarantee Tier 3 options first, then layer in the major bank cards. By month 6, which is 180 days from today, a landscaping business that followed this system consistently will have an established business credit profile with multiple trade lines reporting to all 3 bureaus, meaningful credit limits across Tiers 2 and 3, and access to capital that doesn't depend on their personal name or personal assets. That's the system. And it works when you work it in order. Now, if you want to go deeper on this, if you want the complete list of vendors across all 3 tiers with exact bureau reporting data, credit limit ranges, and direct apply links for every single account, I put all of it into one step-by-step guide built specifically for landscaping business owners. It's called the Landscaping Business Credit Guide, and it walks you through every tier, every vendor, and every action step from day 1 through day 180. So if you're brand new to business credit and want to start with the foundation, I also have a free guide called Business Credit Basics that covers everything I introduced to you today in more detail. Now, both of those links are in the description below. This is Tasha with West Financial Services, LLC. Follow us for more tax strategies and financial education for landscaping business owners and small businesses.